company. Again, my name's Amy. I'm Amy Smith, and I will be hosting this evening. So it is my pleasure to be able to introduce Amy Peterson. She has been with the company for almost 4 years now. She is a success coach. She's a motivational speaker. She has also just started a new Boss Mom that she's really excited about, and I'm sure she'll probably tell us a little bit about that. And she's also a platinum consultant and just got her 6-figure ring recently. So she is walking and talking and doing the most and is a product of our product. So it is my pleasure to introduce Miss Amy Peterson.
Hey, Amy, can you hear me?
I can. Thank you.
Thank you so much for hosting and for that awesome introduction. Really, really thank you for, definitely showing up and doing your thing for the elites. You guys are just an absolutely amazing team under, Nina Mitchell and so many other leaders. And I'm so honored to be on here. So thank you so much.
We're excited to have you.
I'm excited to be on here. And you know what? When you were talking about rainy and muggy in Texas, God, I feel that. I feel that. Definitely do. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in today. Again, it's an honor to be asked to, come on here. This is an amazing team that, I'm just so happy to work with, whenever I get asked. And today we're definitely going to go over social media. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy Peterson. I do go by Amy Elizabeth on social media. I actually came here from another company. I was a top 20 income earner over there. I led a team of over 1,000 people and came over to Evolution. And you know what? I can honestly say it was the absolute best move I ever made. I absolutely love it over here, all the way from the founder, David McCovey, to Ron Archer, Jill Archer, Katira Ware. I got to tell you, our corporate team is just their family, and they're just absolutely amazing. And they spread that love, throughout all the leadership and all the agents, to where we do that as well. And that's why coming in and training and stuff for other teams is just it's an honor and a pleasure. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. Let me do this and then come over here. Oops, hold on, I gotta bring this down. Let this go into full screen, hopefully. There we go. Let me make sure this is sharing correctly. Okay, so this is a social media masterclass. So what that means is some of you guys have seen my social media training, through corporate. This is going to delve in a little bit more into that and how you can really work your business through social media. I built, my previous business. I built this business through social media and through social media alone. I'm a firm believer that when you first come in, you may not have the access to, really put in as much, as far as investing into ads and things like that. And that's totally fine. Social media is it's a free outlet, but there's do's and don'ts to it as well. And there's an art to it. As with any type of marketing, there is an art. So I definitely say this is not for the faint of heart. This masterclass, it is, like I said, it's going to delve into some things that you may not want to look at yourself, because one of the biggest things is you have to look at yourself on social media as well. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into we're going to go into the first thing here. There's dabblers and there's doers. Okay. And 90% of social media users are dabblers. Okay. But what exactly is the difference between the doer and the dabbler. The doers, they have a schedule. They time posts at peak times based on their following throughout the day. So it can actually differ with each user. It all depends on what your network and what your following does. And yes, I know there's a typo down there. I'm a typo queen. So, you know, you have to really look at it. When is your engagement higher? When is it lower? And you have to schedule throughout that time when to post. Dabblers lack consistency. And this is something that when I, you know, help people with their social media, it really, really bugs me because we have to actually sit there and make sure that we're consistent. Otherwise, our algorithms are not going to be where we want them to be. We can post and post and post. All right. Number one, if it's not on a schedule based on your following, you're not going to get the type of audience attraction that you want or interaction that you want. And if you're not consistent, you're a dabbler. Like if I go onto your social media and I see you haven't posted for 2 days, that tells the algorithms of Facebook that you're just not quite there. You're not always consistent. You're kind of that person that hides in your house. Doers have an objective, okay? They are marketing themselves or their services, and they have a plan behind every single post. Whether you guys realize it or not, if you go on my social media, you will see that all my posts have a reason. You may not understand the reason. It might just be a funny meme. Look at the interaction. Look at the shares. Look at the reactions. Are they higher? Absolutely. Why? Because I need to keep my algorithms up. Because when I go and post something, I want to make sure that my audience sees it. My followers and my friends. Those are two different categories. Followers and friends. You're going to show up on both news feeds if you do every single thing that I'm going to go over today. All right? And you have to have an objective. So that being said, I want you to look at your profile page or your page. Profile, business page, whichever one. And I want you to really think, are you a dabbler or are you a doer? Do you have a schedule? Are you consistent? Are you posting once per day? Are you posting twice per day? Are you posting 3 times per day? Are you posting once every week? It's going to show the consistency. And you have to look at social media as your job if you are going to market on social media. Now, like I said, guys, this isn't for the faint of heart. So I'm not going to sit here and, you know, play nice. Okay. I'm going to be straightforward. And I hope you understand that. So you need to realize your brand. Okay. And this right here is something that it actually kind of cracks me up whenever I go and I work with people. Okay. You need to realize your brand. Your brand. Your brand is not Evolution. Your brand is not Archer. Your brand is not the company you're partnered with. They're their own brand and they have their own copyright. They have their own logos. They have their own color schemes, right? So you need to realize that your brand is you. You are your brand. You are the person that is making the relationships with people out there. Evolution already has a relationship with people. Archer already has a relationship with people. Where do you stand? Where do you stand? The stand is you. You are your brand. So start with a name, either a business name or your very own name. Mine is Amy Elizabeth, my first and middle name. There it is. That's my brand. I'm known as the Travel Boss Mom and I'm known as the Social Boss Mom. Those are my 2 co-brands underneath Amy Elizabeth. I've picked the colors of my brand, just like Evolution and Archer have their color palettes for their brands. You need to pick the colors of your brand. Select a font. I know it sounds crazy, but what font do you want to represent you? What scheme of fonts? Because you've got to have your sentence font, you've got to have your heading font, you've got to have your actual logo font. And that goes into create a logo for yourself. You need to have a logo if you're going to be a brand. Could you imagine Evolution not having a brand logo? Could you imagine Archer not having a logo? We are all independent business owners. So we need to have our own brand. My business brand, outside of coaching and all that other stuff, for travel is Sandy Flip Flops. You guys have heard founders say it on, top income earners and stuff like that. Sandy Flip Flops is my brand for my travel. That is where people book their travel through. I started that brand. I created the logo. That is my brand. I am backed by Evolution. I am backed by Archer. But in the end, you have to create your brand, and you have to realize that brand. Really look in yourself and say, what do I want my brand to be? So create it. Create that company within the company. Whoops, went backwards, my bad. And then we're going to target our audience. This is another thing that people do not do. They just go willy-nilly all over the place. All right? They don't even think, who do I want to target? Who is going to be my ideal partner? Who is going to be my ideal client? And I want you to sit there and really think about this. Get out a sheet of paper, close your eyes, and I want you to think of the perfect group of business partners for you. What age range do they fall into? What do they have a profession? Are they, working professionals? What location would they be in? That's a great place to start, is location. McDonald's started in a location. They didn't just throw out restaurants all over the United States. They started in one location and grew from there. Are they parents? Are they non-parents? Are they married? Are they single or are they divorced? What's their income status? And then think of your ideal client. Do you want to do luxury travel? Do you want to do family travel? Do you want to do solo travel? What do you want to do? What is your ideal client? Again, age range, profession, location, income status, marital status. Some people like doing solo cruises. I have an agent who just specializes in singles cruises, and she does amazing. Do they have kids? Do they not have kids? What is your ideal client? Now, of course, we're going to pick up people who, fall outside of what we think are our perfect partners, or outside of what we think are our perfect clients. But you need to start with a target. Where are you going to shoot the arrow at? Are you going to have it as a bullseye, or are you going to have it on the wall? You need to figure out who your network is going to start out with. In my previous company, one of my uplines said I found this horrible, but he said he did not reach out to anybody who didn't look good. They had to have a certain look. I'm not that picky, but some people are. Think of this one. Think of Abercrombie and Fitch. When they first started, do you guys remember their ads? What their ads used to look like? Like, they were like totally gorgeous people, right? Who do you think they were targeting? Their clothing is expensive. So who were they targeting? They were targeting the celebrities, the models, the ones who could afford them, right? It's all part of marketing. And if you're not targeting, you are not going to get the type of results that you want to get. So you need to stop and you need to think, who is your ideal partner? Who would go for the opportunity? And then think of your ideal client, because we have two aspects of this business. We have the marketing and we have the travel, okay? So you need to think of both sides. Who's your ideal partner? Who's your ideal client? Period. And then you can start branching out from there. But when you start and you're starting in marketing and you've never done this, you need to figure out who your ideal followers are going to be. Now let's take a look at you. Remember I said we're going to take a look at ourselves? Because what others see is going to impact your business, your audience, your following, everything. Let's take a really deep look at you. Okay. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this, because I can tell you right now, I've gone to a lot of profiles. I've stayed maybe 5 seconds on some of them because I just can't. So if I'm doing that and I barely know you, or I don't even know you, what do you think your audience is seeing or saying? First of all, do you share you? Here's the deal, folks. People want reality. They don't want someone fake. All right. We can put fake stuff out there all day long. Like we live in a world of sunshine and roses, but is that reality? It's really not. People want to know they can trust you. And by doing that, they want to know you. They want to know reality. When we give them less than that, literally later on, there could be retaliation. If I sit there and I tell all of you, I am a multimillionaire, and you go on my Facebook page, you sit there and write, and then all of a sudden I come out with, hey guys, I'm broke, I need donations. What happened to the $1 million, Amy? Do you realize the retaliation that could come after me on that one? People need to trust you. What about those that sit there and say, I love my business, I'm succeeding at it, I'm doing great, and the next hour later, it's, I don't know what to do. I need to go find a job because I'm just not making any money. You just said you were successful at your business. So how is that happening? How is that even happening? They can't trust your business. You're not giving them a platform to trust you. And you want them to trust you. So give them reality. You don't have to be all doom and gloom. Please don't be that. God, don't be that. But give them you. You were made unique. You were made to be special. Share that uniqueness with the world. Photos and post. Okay. Y'all, I'm really not going to I'm really not going to keep any punches back on this one. Take it easy on the filters. All right, we all love our filters. We're all, the majority of us are getting older. We may not be where we want to be weight-wise. We may not be where we want to be, wrinkle-wise. God, learn to love yourself. All right, stop over-filtering yourself. If you look like a freaking cartoon, you're not being real, are you? And anybody who might have taken a psychology class might sit there and say, that person has issues. That person doesn't love themselves. Give them a reason to trust you by starting with you. Love you. Love yourself. Stop over filtering. Stop the madness. I said this on the corporate training. I'm saying this on this one, guys. Stop the madness with the filters. Okay. I know your eyeballs are not that big. Okay. That's anime. And I know you're not a makeup artist. So I know you didn't use the tape and do all the covering. So just chill. Okay. I saw you last week. I know you did not recently, lose that much weight. Come on, guys. When I start getting messages from agents saying, wow, did you see? There's a problem. You're not loving yourself. You're not being real. And you need to, because people want reality. You can only fool somebody for so long, but then they're going to meet you at convention. Then they're going to meet you at retreat. Then they're going to meet you somewhere and go, and you are? Oh, I'm so-and-so. Wow, you don't look like that on social media. You don't want somebody saying that to you. So love yourself. Love the person that you were born to be, because you are absolutely beautiful and handsome and amazing and awesome. You don't need a filter for that. You just need to share that with the world. And guys, Be you, but hold something back sometimes. Don't be known as that controversial person. All right. You can literally, and I totally misspelled chunk wrong. You can absolutely eliminate a huge chunk of your market by posting about controversial issues. I appreciate that you are proud of your political stance. I appreciate that you are proud of your stance on vaccines and this and that. But stop arguing. Stop arguing. What's it going to do being a keyboard bandit? The answer is there is nothing that's going to help you in being a keyboard bandit. You're going to become labeled as a troll. And you know what happens to trolls? People block them. They straight out block them. Don't go onto somebody else's wall and argue. It's not worth it. So post things that, inspire and motivate and, yes, take your stance, but think about this. If you were a stranger looking at your Facebook page, didn't know you, nothing, how would they react?
Damn, did your mom had to build the nail shop from the ground up?
I don't know. Did they? Hi, Tammy. So, guys.
Oops.
So, guys, definitely pay attention to what you're posting about. Definitely do. And if you want to be known as that controversial person, fine. You've eliminated probably 50% of your audience. You've alienated them. But don't get mad when you don't get the results you want. And y'all, I'm going to tell you this. Facebook is not your freaking diary. I've said this so many times. I'm going to say it again. Facebook, Tammy Farlow, you're absolutely fine, hon. Facebook is not your diary. Okay? Say that with me. Facebook is not my diary. Nothing will scare people away faster than you showing people your inner psycho. Here's the thing, guys, okay? I don't want to scroll through every other hour and you sit there and count how many beers your spouse has drank. I don't need to see it. I really don't feel that it is imperative in my life. So think about this, okay? Would you say to your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa the stuff that you write on Facebook? Would you? Like, really? Would you? Would you sit there and say, Grandma, this woman's butt was so big? Why? Like, really, why? I know my grandmother would look at me and be like, what is wrong with you? And then to put it out there on social media, it doesn't matter. There's nothing behind it. And again, these are the dabblers, these are the doers. Okay? Who do you think that is? That is a straight up dabbler. Okay? Really, it is. It's attention seeking in the wrong way. Wrong way. If you want to come across as professional, you shouldn't be looking at, just saying. You shouldn't be posting stuff like that. So remember, nothing scares people away faster than revealing your inner psycho. Okay? Pick and choose your battles on what you post, guys. And finally, all right, I'm going to give you a little hint on algorithms. Okay? I love people sharing my posts. I freaking love it. You know why? Because you just boosted my algorithms. You just brought new viewers to me. You just brought your network to me. Doesn't bring them to you, it brings them to me. It boosts my algorithms when you share my post. Now, there is a do or don't on this whole post thing, okay? If you see a post you like, copy and paste it. Make sure that if there's any personal details in it, you change it, because that's not your life, okay? You were not on the call for 3 hours with some random client or supplier. The other person was. So make sure you change that part. And give credit to the original poster. I'll tell you this. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and I saw this person. I didn't realize I was friends with them. I saw this person who posted a bunch of pictures of me and the Founders Council in Hawaii when we went on our Founders Retreat. And they posted all these pictures underneath the caption of "more people loving our crypto business." Excuse me? I went and I looked. First of all, that Founders Retreat was for Evo. That was even before the whole Epic part started. And so I go and I look, and I don't know who this person is with as far as company. They used my pictures, mine, to say that we were part of their company. Oh, that got reported as theft of intellectual property. So please make sure that when you post pictures, you have the right to use them. But give credit to the original poster, especially if it's talking about an event they personally went through. Give credit. Give credit, give credit, give credit. Okay? But seriously, guys, the sharing of the algorithms, yeah, that right there, or the sharing of the post, that right there will kill your algorithms in a heartbeat. Next slide, where are you? Hopefully, aha. I challenge y'all. I have a challenge. Who's up for a challenge? Who's ready to get outside of their comfort zone? Because guess what, guys? When you're in your comfort zone, you're not going to move, right? So this is my challenge to you. I want you to get very uncomfortable and go live for the next 30 days, once a day, and talk about 30 different topics. 30 topics. It can be cooking, it can be travel, it can be you. Yeah, Nicole Alvarez, I see you out there. Emily, yes, get that. There you go, Susan. Oh, hi, Susan. Long time no see. Congratulations on your goal, by the way. Yep, 30 days, 30 different topics. Come on, Lisa, you can do that. You can do it, I promise. Lorraine, you're on my team, girl. I will follow you. You know it. Sarah Rogers, yes, let's do it. And you know what? Here's the thing, guys. I will gladly do this with you. Starting tomorrow, bam, let's get it done. Okay, starting tomorrow, once a day, 30 different topics for the next 30 days. We got this. iPhone user, why the sad, scared face? No, don't do that. Yanni, don't worry about it. I know you get scared, but you know what? So what? We all get scared. Think of it. Okay, have you ever talked to yourself in the mirror? Literally, I'm going to stop right here because I want to ask you guys this. Have you ever talked to yourself in the mirror? Yanni, talk to yourself in the mirror. Come on now. Tara, you've never talked to yourself in the mirror? You've never like looked at yourself in the mirror and just said, I got this. You never looked in your own eyes and said, yes, I've got this. Ever, like even when you were a kid. Lois, there you go. You know, like, what? Christine, get that. In my head, but not out loud. Okay, but you still looked at yourself in the mirror when you did it, right? Hey, Tammy Heflin, haven't seen you in a while either. Preferably on your personal page. Yes, Geraldine, thank you. I love that. I don't wear makeup either, Yanni. Come on. Seriously, come on. I know you guys have like been sitting there and you've like brushed your teeth and stuff and like sat there and got and just like thought in your head or maybe like said out loud, "Oh my God, I got a pimple on my nose." Come on, guys. Everybody said something to themselves. Okay. Everybody has said something. You know what? You can keep it as private, but I will tell you that changing it to public, or at least like some things public, because I know that some people have kind of like some legal stuff they might be going through and they like keeping their stuff private. Um, you can have it as friends only to your friends list, but make sure you have a friends list. 100 people is nothing, okay? And we're going to talk about that here in a second too, okay? Kim, you talk to yourself in the mirror all the time. Yes, yes. Okay, if you do videos, you can do a live. There you go. All right. So yeah, there's a challenge, guys, and I'll do this with you starting tomorrow. Okay, 30 days. You do a live. You don't even have to be on there long. Okay, I'm not asking you to like do a whole presentation. Just be on there and be like, "Hey guys, just want to say hi. Texas weather sucks. Look at the rain." Something, okay? People love the interaction. They love the interaction. They want to see you unfiltered. They want to see you real, okay? And when I say they want to see you, I want to see you, not your dog Timmy, okay? With you talking in the background. I want to see you. Got it? So everybody, next 30 days, go live, talk about 30 different topics. I'll be watching. And y'all are more than welcome to follow me on Facebook. I'm under Amy Elizabeth. You'll see me commenting and all that other stuff in the corporate groups. So you're more than welcome to go follow me from there. Just to make sure that I'm doing it with you. Whoops. We like totally miss it. Make sure. Okay. All right. Create a business marketing plan. Remember what I said? This is your job. Treat it like one, and it's going to pay you like one. Mine pays me like one. Does yours? Create a schedule. Remember what I said? Doers have schedules. Create a schedule. Think ahead and create graphics for your brand using Canva. I love Canva. That is like my ultimate go-to. Canva. You can use PixArt. I love PixArt as well. You know, just let's see what else. I also like using trying to find, I think I actually deleted like my other ones because I mainly use PixArt and Canva. Those are like the only two I really use. But think ahead and create graphics. Like take an hour or so on Sunday afternoon, all right, and create graphics for the week. It's super easy because this is your job, right? You're going to treat it like one, so it pays you like one. You got a schedule you got to keep up with. Be your own boss means yell at yourself. Hold yourself accountable. And that's something a lot of us don't do on social media. We don't hold ourselves accountable. And we need to. Eleanor Roosevelt said this: "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." You have to believe in yourself, even on social media, that you will achieve your goals and you will hold the posture of that leader that you want to be, that you strive to be, that is inside of you. The reason why you strive to be that is because there is something inside of you that is sitting there and saying, that is you. Open up to it, earn it, live it, be it. And it all starts in believing. The believing part is the first step. The hope is the first step. And that future belongs to you. As long as you believe in it. Because if you can't grasp it now, you're not going to be able to grasp it later. Develop the strength now. Do you think Lou Ferrigno was born that freaking big? No, he had to work towards it. Arnold Schwarzenegger, do you think he was born with all those muscles? No, he had to work towards it. But he knew it was there. He knew that person was inside of him, just waiting to come out. So believe in the beauty of your dreams. Love you. Be you. Show you. Share you in everything you do. Now, where are you going to market? Where will you market? I'm telling you right now, start on your own profile. Why? You have a lot more friends and followers on your profile than a brand new business page. Yes or no? Yes or no? Answer in the chat. You have a lot more friends and followers on your profile than you do a brand new business page. Yes, see? There you go. So why are you going to go live and market on a business page that has 2 followers? Seriously, folks, let's get real. Start on your own profile. That's where they've come to know you, right? So begin by making an open environment. Okay, have you ever walked into like a friend's house and it's just the most inviting place ever? It smells like sugar cookies and it's just nice and warm and cozy and fluffy feeling. You ever walked into one of those houses and you're just like, I could live here? Like you feel like Alice in Wonderland, just not confused or on drugs, right? So create that environment on your profile. Seriously, create that environment, that warm, fuzzy, happy, homey, laughable feeling. Then join common interest groups. Parent group, single group, travel group. There's a lot to go around. Facebook literally has enough users to be its own continent. We'll say that again. Its own continent. So when people sit there and go, it's oversaturated. No, it's not. Like legitly. Okay. It's not oversaturated. It might seem like it because you haven't branched out. I'm in some groups that there are no evolution agents in. None. 0. The world is my oyster in those groups, don't you think? So find the groups every single day. Add yourself to 5 to 10 groups. Work from home groups, travel groups, parent groups, singles groups, whatever your interest is. Add yourself 5 to 10 groups per day. Okay? And then start making friends. Another huge thing, guys, be social. What is it called? Is it called media? No, it's called social media. Be social and make friends. Grow your neighborhood, okay? Think of, has anybody here ever played The Sims? Or like Minecraft, when you're out in the middle of like abysmal nothing and you've got to build your house and it's just you and you're like, blah, 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 blah. And you like get bored because there's nobody there, so you got to like build other people. You know that? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to grow your neighborhood in the groups that you joined. Make 10 to 15 new friends a day. Do the math. That's 300 friends per month at least. So join the groups, make new friends, and say hi. Interact with them. Love on them. And attract people by posting about you, how your business has affected your life, your family's life, how you inspire people, motivate people, blah, 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 blah. All the good things, right? The warm, fuzzy feeling things, not the I'm ready for an argument thing or I'm totally emo and depressed thing. No, we want the warm, fuzzy, home, but real feeling, okay? We're not June Cleaver or whatever her name was. All right. We're not the Brady Bunch. We are ourselves. We don't live all happy lives, but we don't need to sink in the abysmal tunnel of doom either. Okay. There's a happy medium, guys. Find it. And people will be attracted to you. Your algorithms will begin to show that. Now, don't be afraid to show you. Okay. When you give of yourself, Now, this is where my business took a turn. You've heard it from Nikki Lee. You've heard it from Charles Lee. You've heard it from Lynn Huddleston. You've learned it from Tony Ward. You've learned it from Nina Mitchell. You've learned it from so many leaders. And I'm here to tell you, I am one of them too. When I turned around and said, I'm doing this for others, I'm doing this to help others, not just help myself, it changed the game. I began giving of myself, and the universe gave back. This is a we movement, not an I movement. Okay? This isn't just about me, 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 me. It is about us, 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 us. We. Okay? And if you're French, we. There you go. But realize that you can't be afraid to give of yourself and to be yourself. When you're yourself to your audience, you're giving a piece of yourself, an inner piece of yourself to you. What you see right now and what you hear right now in this training is me. I put myself into this presentation. I give of myself, not to give myself accolades, not to, enlarge my ego. It's to help you guys grow and succeed and find that success, find that happiness. So don't be afraid to be you and give of yourself. And then interact with people, okay? We're not gonna make a nice warm fuzzy house and then turn around and lock the door, shut the blinds, and be hermits. Because seriously, through the pandemic, don't you think we had enough hermit-like issues? Go out and talk to your friends, okay? Pick 20 friends on your Facebook list a day and interact with them. React to 3 of their posts. That doesn't mean the thumb. That means the smile, the care, the sad face, the angry face, whatever it might be. If it's angry face, you might want to reevaluate your relationship with this person. But react to 3 of their posts, comment on one of those posts, and then send them a hello message. Say hi. Say, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I saw your little boy. He is absolutely adorable. Don't be a troll now, okay? Don't say anything that's too freaky. Some people might take issue with that one, okay? But, send them a hello. See how they're doing, okay? How do you make sure, Tanya, how do you make sure you're not to be repetitive with those 20? I actually just go ahead and, pull up my friends list, and I just go in line. If it's repetitive, it's repetitive. It happens. I have almost 5,000 friends. It's going to be repetitive. Whatever. I'm not picky. That's just me. If I say hi to somebody, then it just means I'm saying hello extra to them. Do I send a hello on Messenger? Yes, I do. I do comment on, at least one of their posts and say, wow, awesome. I put a heart sticker. Some of you guys have gotten a heart sticker, the love it, thing, or, my little Bitmoji person, doing whatever she's doing. But I'll interact, Another thing you can do is look on your newsfeed. Who's popping up on your newsfeed? Have you interacted with them lately? It's really easy to check. All you got to do is go to their profile, hit send message, and if you haven't sent them a message in 3 months, you might want to say hi. Just saying. Be social, okay? Okay. So again, where to share your business? Where do you want to share your business at? Work from home groups. These are the best spots if you are building a team. Work from home groups. How many are we going to join a day? We're going to join 10 groups a day anyways, right? So work from home groups. These are the best spots. Make sure though you check the rules and that they allow home-based businesses, okay? Or travel businesses. Networking groups. Parents have a lot of networking groups. Your city might have a networking group. Your county might have one. Your neighborhood might have one. Join them. Say hi, make friends, okay? Sometimes they have a special post your business day. Post your business, Okay, don't be afraid. Post your business. I am a full service travel agent, or I'm a luxury travel agent, or I'm a Disney travel agent. Here's my number. Here's my email. Hit me up. I will get you the best price out there. And then you have a Facebook business page. If you want to start up a Facebook business page, I actually did not create one until my third year in travel. And I've been in travel for almost 7 years total. So I did not create a business page until like my third year in travel. Or you can create a group that is dedicated expressly for your brand, your business. And you just invite friends, invite them, ask them, say, hey, you can send them a message and say, hey, I saw you absolutely love travel. I have a group where I post daily specials. Would you mind if I added you to it? Ask permission before asking people into a group, please. I cannot tell you how many invites I have to different groups I don't care to be a part of. But unfortunately, I ignored them for a little while. And yeah, now they're kind of out of control. So I delete them as I go. So please ask permission, okay? You wouldn't sit there and just randomly grab somebody and pull them into your house. So why would you do that in a group? And that's exactly what it is, okay? You are kidnapping people. Do not just randomly share. Don't just randomly like pull people into your group, okay? Talk to them first. Be social. Concept. Spammers. Spammers. Y'all know who you are. I know there are some on here. Beware. Okay? My block game is strong. And I'm not going to lie, guys. There have been people in the company who have tried to recruit me onto their team in Evolution. Sorry, y'all. James Brown Jr. has beat you to it. Tony Evans beat you to it. Helena Washington beat you to it. And David McCovey has beat you to it. All right? Nobody likes a spammer, so please don't be one. All right? Let people approach you, or if you notice they're looking, then you can approach them. But seriously, guys, stop being a billboard. On your Facebook profiles, and I know y'all are out there, you don't realize that you're a spammer. You are sitting there, every single post is about travel. Every single post is saying, join my team. Stop it. You will be unfollowed. Unfollowed, you'll be blocked, you'll be unfriended, whatever it might be. It's annoying. Who did I say you should be on Facebook? Yourself, right? Build your brand, not your business's brand, like not your company's brand. You need to understand every single post does not have to sit there and say, join my team. Does not have to sit there and say, book travel with me. Fine, I will book travel with you when I find out who you really are. I will gladly give you my credit card, but let me know who you really are. Who are you? All I see is a billboard. I can go down the highway and see that. So stop spamming. And putting that stuff on your profile is spamming. Now, on a business page, go for it. Have at it. In a business group, have at it. On your profile, be you. Legit be you. You can share pictures of people that you've come to absolutely adore and love in this business. When we lost Nikki, that was something I did. I absolutely did. I shared pictures of her and how she's changed my life. That's reality. Others did that. That's reality. People want to see that the relationships are real in a company, not fake, not posed, not what a company chooses to show. Because that's what Evolution does, is we create those relationships outside of the business as well. And we're family. Share that part. If you want to share everything about the business, share that part. Share how much Sarah Rogers has helped you. Share how much Nina Mitchell has mentored you. Share how much Marnie has given of herself to not just her own team, but to the entire company. Share those things, because that's reality. When we become leaders in this company, we learn how to be anything but selfish. If anything, we turn selfless. Share your excitement for Ron Hicks's goal. Share those things if you're going to share about the business. Share how much this business has changed your life, has complemented your life, has blessed your life. That is what people want to see and what people need to see. Now, what are you going to post? We get this all the time. I know Marnie, Sarah, let's see who else is on here. Ron, I know you guys have gotten this too, where people are like, okay, I'm in all these groups. What do I post? Well, here's an example. I'm going to give you guys an example, something that's worked for me. Who can work from home booking travel for Disney, Universal, Expedia, and major cruise lines? Do you have to put them all in that order? No. All right. Put a nice corresponding graphic that you have full rights to use, and maybe something like text work now to blah, 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 whatever your phone number is. Okay. Here's a post example. Take a picture of it, guys, because there's a post example. I put emojis in mine too, not gonna lie. I love putting emojis. But that is a post example you can use. Build from that. Use your own wording, show you. It doesn't have to be fully copy and pasted from everybody. Because I guarantee there's gonna be about 100 people who are gonna post this exact same thing today. Change it up. Who can work from home booking cruises? Or, hey guys, cruises are back on the water. We're getting inundated with requests for booking cruises. Who can work from home? Text me now. There's a lot of things you can go with this. All right. This is just an example. This is not, written in gold. It has worked for a lot of us. But use it as an example and build from it. Now, do not do these on any posts. You see the chick in the picture? This is legit serious, okay? Because I have messaged some people. All right. I know Marnie's gonna laugh at this one. Do not post free Disney tickets, free cruise. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. Typo queen, hello. Free cruises, free vacations. They're misleading and they are against compliance with Archer. So don't argue it. Just don't do it. Well, I saw my leader. If your leader jumped off the bridge, would you do it too? Straight up. Especially the free Disney tickets, guys. You mention Disney and free in anything. Disney can cut their contract with Archer. And guess who's going to get that phone call? You. Do not post free Disney tickets, free cruises, free vacations. They're misleading. They're against compliance. Do not use the word free. Period. You can call Archer Travel and ask them if I am correct. Talk to Jose. Talk to Ron. Don't do it. Period. End of story. Don't argue. Trust me when I say, Dave, if I'm jumping into a stack of money, hello, yes, I got it. I'd follow you. You're so silly. Hold on. What was this one? Let's see. What about if you fund it completely and then offer it as a free vacation? You have to put that in context. And how many free cruises are you doing? How many free vacations are you doing? You would have to put it into context. Heads up, everybody, I am personally funding 5 people to go on a cruise, all expenses paid. Notice I didn't say free, because it's costing somebody. Do you ever notice on The Price is Right, they never say, you've won a free car? You notice they never say that? You know why? It's against the law. It's illegal. It is misleading and misrepresenting. Why? Because that contestant has to pay taxes. Bottom line. So if you're going to fund it, make sure you put it into context that you are personally funding it. The company is not, you are. Period. Because it can get the company in trouble if you do not. Because what happens, okay, I'm gonna actually take that question just a little bit further. Like I said, hey, I'm not holding back on this one. If you have a ad out there and it says, I am sending 5 people on a free cruise who join my team today. And I hate that word too, is team, join my team. I hate that statement. But let's just say you just say that. I am sending 5 people on a cruise who join my team today. 5 people sign up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, you got them. You don't have enough money to cover all of them. What do you do when they call up Archer and they complain, or they put on the company's Better Business Bureau page that they were lied to about a free cruise? These are all things. Always remember the ripple effect, guys. When you throw a small rock into water, it ripples out and it goes farther and farther and farther. It has an effect. It's going to affect your uplines. It's going to affect their uplines. It's going to affect the company at large. So be cognizant of what you are writing. And if a leader messages you and says, hey, you put up an ad that says free Disney tickets, I will tell you this right now, one of the worst things you can do, especially if they're on the Founders Council, is start to get an attitude and then sit there and say, who the hell are you? Yeah, I said that, guys, because it was asked of me. It shouldn't matter. If somebody messages you and says, hey, your post is out of compliance, don't get an attitude. Be professional. Say, oh, okay, I didn't realize that. I'm brand new, whatever. It might be. I apologize. Let me go ahead and fix that. And go through and fix it. That's it. I've done it. I've had to fix stuff. We've all made mistakes. But if it wasn't for those leaders who stepped up and said, hey, Amy, this has to be fixed, I never would have known it was wrong, right? And I would have been out of compliance. And that ripple effect could have been very, very bad for the company. I don't want to take those chances. So, if you get like a little heart emoji or a little happy face, I'm not being sarcastic with you. I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you constructive criticism. So please don't be misleading. Please don't go against compliance, and please don't argue. And if you're going to do free things that you're going to fund, it has to be put into that context. It has to be made known that it is not a company-wide thing. Because you never know who's going to copy and paste your post and put it out there thinking, oh, the company's paying for cruises now. The company's paying for vacations now. Okay? So make sure you put it into context, please, 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 please. With all my heart, I'm begging you, please. So in conclusion, these are the rules of social media. Be social, be social, be kind, be social, be social, be kind, be social, and be social. All there, right there. I should have added in there, be real too. Just saying, be real, okay? That's in conclusion, guys. That's social media in a nutshell. I am going to see what time is it? I'm going to take 2 people who are brave enough to have a live Facebook audit. Who just
Everyone?
laughed?
I did.
Okay. Success coach Amy, do me a favor. Pick 2 people.
All righty. I'm going to pick 2 people. I'm just going to randomly scroll down this list. I'm not picking anybody like I'm looking at it. Okay, I've got a Jenny AU. I can't read her last name because I can't click on it. And then I'll keep scrolling and I'm gonna do a Sam Higgins.
Okay, we're going to start out with Sam Higgins. Sam Higgins, do me a favor. What is your Facebook name? Amy, if you can read it, I'd appreciate it, hun.
Oh, yes, ma'am. He said, hold on. Oh, if Sam, if you can just type it in the chat box.
I got some people with mutual friends here, so
It says Samuel Higgins.
Samuel Higgins, Chief Executive Officer of Self-Employed, College of Southern Nevada, is that correct?
It's not those, he said.
He says not those. Really? Because Samuel Higgins is friends with Nicole and Charles Lee.
He says those are old.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch I'm looking. It's just Sam Higgins, he says.
It just says Sam Higgins.
Correct.
Is this one it? Mutual friends with Charles Lee?
He says no.
Dude.
Oh, hey, that's me. I'm a dabbler. Oh, no, that was Jenny Auxier. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your last name wrong. Her Facebook name is Jenny Shower Auxier.
Okay, we're gonna go to Jenny. Sam, do me a favor and throw your link in the chat to Success Coach Amy so that she can guide me on this one. Okay, Jenny,
you can put in Tammy Wilson Farlow.
Oh, thank you, I'm friends with Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, first of all, I absolutely love your background. That is just absolutely cute. One thing I would say, Tammy, is the way this, don't hate me, I love you, remember you love me. Please remember, it looks like the plane's going up your nose. So kind of like position your picture in that frame just a little bit better so that the frame complements and people don't, notice weird little things like me, because we are out there. Being an Air Force brat sparked my love for travel. I love it. So I made it my business. Safe Travels by Tammy. Absolutely. I would actually throw maybe like an emoji on each end of it. Let's see. Travel. I would hide some of this. I would hide like the former owner at Yummy Yummy Ice Cream and Treats. You don't have to put in your high school if you don't want to. Oh, I love that. Yes, I love that. Nice. Good photos. Did we share a music video? I think we shared a music video. Oh, ha. Yeah, I mean, you can see like mutual friends. Hold on a second. Just check and make sure. Hey, guess what, Tammy? I can add these people that are following you, and they can now become my network. Just a heads up on that one. You should be able to actually hide your followers as well.
Okay, I
One thing
didn't know you
did,
could hide your followers. I
uh-huh.
learned something new today.
Yeah, also another thing is your posts are for friends only.
Gotcha.
To gain a little bit more traction, I would make them. You listen to a lot of music, Chicky. That's a whole lot of music. And I told, oh, dude, I love this song. Seriously, I love the song. Love the video too. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, you have yours. I would change it from friends only to public to gain more traction. And I like your music style, but I wouldn't share it with the whole world all the time. That's a lot for, see, 19 hours, 19 hours. You were having a music jam. That's what you were doing.
I was.
I don't like you. It's good music too. I'm sitting there going, yeah, I love these songs. But no, I would definitely, like, if you want to do maybe like one or something, you know, and say something like, I'm having a music jam. What's your favorite music? You know, what's your favorite song? Something like that. I would do something like that. I like that. That is good. Yeah, I would definitely go ahead and change it from friends only to public if you're comfortable doing that. All right. Otherwise, I really, really like your profile. It is good. You have you know, good inspiring things, but one thing, hold on a second. 11:18, 10:17. Okay, your consistency needs to be worked on, sweetie. I would post at least 3 times a day. Let's see, yesterday at 4:11, yesterday at 12:21. Yeah, see, these are super close also. So space them out a little bit more. You want to space them out more. You want to time them. You know, try and even them out a little bit, and then go from private to public. And definitely kind of like shift your face over a little bit more in that frame, and you're all good.
Okay, cool enough. Will do.
All right. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. I'm sorry. Don't hate me
Nope.
for it.
I'm coachable.
Okay. I love you. Trey, you would go into your privacy settings, and that's where you could actually do that. If your posts are public, but even on the setting you allow people to comment, but it's not allowing them to comment. If you're not my friend, you can't comment on my posts. You can like them, but you can't comment on them. The way you can tell is you will see those little like people. See those little people things here? And it just, that right there, that little symbol right there says that it's friends only. If you're to go onto mine, did we ever figure out what Samuel's
Yes. Yes.
link
I was
was?
actually just copying. I was trying to copy his link to put it to you privately, but it's going to be at facebook.com /LILDRO.Vegas.
Lildro Vegas? Is that it? Okay, cool. All right. So really quick, if you notice on my post, there's this right here. All right, which says it's public. It has the little globe. And, you know, again, it's, you know, different things, fun things, and inspirational things for all y'all in the desert and in Vegas. See this? Like literally, we feel like popcorn. Okay, not gonna lie. You know, post things that get attention, post things that get interaction, post things that have fun. You know, post things that inspire. Whatever it might be, guys, don't be afraid to be you. Okay. All right, LILDRO Vegas.
Yes.
Aha, Sam Higgins. Here we go. Is it going to load? There we go. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do here, Sam, is I'm actually going to click on your cover picture because it looks like a headless duck. Also, guys, when you are, whoa, yeah, okay. Just a heads up. I wouldn't use like words that make people go, oh! Like literally. I want you to think about this one, Sam. Is if you have somebody who's doing a $25,000 booking with you, and they wanted to get the 411 on you, and they went to your Facebook page and they clicked on that. If you were doing that high of a booking with somebody, would you give you their credit card? All right. We're professionals. We have to portray that. Okay. Aw, so cute. I like that. All right. And that's public. Okay. So you allow other people to post on your wall. Negative. Negative, negative, negative. Nobody posts on my wall but me. Except for on my birthday. I unlock my wall. It kills my algorithms every year. It takes me about 2 months to build it back up after the birthday wishes. I do not let anybody post on my wall because this kills your algorithms so much. So much. Even when people, nice. And it's not even yours. Come on, take a picture of the sushi, yo. Post it for you. Yeah, that's funny-ish. Yeah, see, guys, come on. Like, sorry, Sam. I would definitely say an overhaul. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me for it. I'm not like a rude, mean person. But I am telling you right now, overhaul it. Really, really overhaul it. I'm going to go on your friends list. Good. No friends to show. You have them hidden. Awesome. That's good. Also, if people tag you and stuff, guys, if people tag you, I usually let it stick for maybe 4 hours and I untag myself. I absolutely and positively untag myself because it kills your algorithms also. So you'll see like there's very few posts that I have allowed myself to be tagged in and kept. All right. Again, Sam, please don't take it, the wrong way. It's, constructive criticism, live audits. This is what I do. I actually charge people for this with my private clients where I literally go in and I audit their Facebook. But I can tell you right now, if you just, follow the steps that I laid out, you'll see a huge difference. One girl on my team, she now has, 7 to 9 people a day asking for travel quotes just because she overhauled and redid her social media and, just tweaked a couple little things she was doing to where, I said, to kind of put stuff, and that's what she's getting, and she's attracting people that way. So definitely, don't take it as a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. I'm definitely here to just kind of help, but I would definitely change that cover. Smile, okay. I'm sure you have a nice smile. Smile, and just kind of make sure your privacy settings are, fixed where people can't post on your wall. Watch what you're being tagged in because you never know, honestly, what you're being tagged in. I've been tagged in some things that are very questionable in life. All right. So, just try and keep it clean. Okay. Like When I was talking, about all the different things in the intro, I have one thing, all right there. And then I have 2 social media accounts on Instagram, and then I have my link tree. Okay. There's the pictures, it shows friends right here because hello, I'm looking at my own. But normally my friends are completely locked up. You can't see my friends. But that doesn't honestly stop me. I can absolutely show you how I can pretty much pull up your entire friends list and friend them all. That's a whole different training. But it does at least kind of hide it a little bit. So, just like I said, keep things professional, keep things you, but also watch what you do. You want to make sure you definitely curb yourself in a lot of different things, guys. So, but that is it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you ever have any questions, definitely reach out to me. I'm always here. I'm available, of course, through Instagram, Facebook, whatever it might be. But Amy, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Amy. That was incredible. I know that you were able to keep an eye on the chat box as it was going, but there are 1,000 thank yous and so many just like a lot of gratitude for you sharing your secrets and your authenticity with everybody. So we really appreciate it. I did post your Facebook page in the chat so that people can click on that to follow you on Facebook. And I know that that gives all of your other links for your social media as well. So on behalf of our 1-star platinum, Nina Jackson Mitchell and the elite team, this training is officially over. Thank you and have a great night. Bye.
Bye, guys.